Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's Sal Stretford Post. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Breaking Dawn. I hope everyone is having a fantastic morning so far. I hope it's not too bad. Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me loudly first? Let me quickly check that and see if everything is all cushy and everything like that, guys. Thank you so much for waiting around for me. You guys are absolute legends at the end of the day. As I've said numerous amounts of times, I hope you're all doing well, guys. Hope everyone is blessed and hopefully it's Wednesday. It's a fantastic day, Wednesday. Do you know why Wednesday is a fantastic day? It's because it's the day we won the Champions League in 1999. I will never forget a Wednesday. As long as I shall live, there'll always be a special place in my heart for the day of Wednesday, of course, guys. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Good morning, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone can hear me nice and clearly. Just got a new system put in and stuff like that. Hopefully everything is all good and cushy, guys. Big up yourselves and big up everyone who's in the chat and everyone who joins me today, of course. Guys, before I start, please can you kindly subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video if you could possibly do that. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But guys, let's get on with it. At the end of the day, it is all about Manchester United. And of course, lots of news going on around Manchester United, going on with Casemiro, all this news, all these leaks that's going on. It's absolutely diabolical. We thought we had enough of these leaks, didn't we? We thought that was it. No more leaks. This season's going to be a completely different environment, a completely different structure. But here we go with more leaks, guys. More leaks than your grandma's sink, as they say. Big up, everyone. Big up, Victor. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hello, bro. Big up, Victor. Hope everything is cool. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, guys. Brian Foskett, good morning, bro. How you doing, Brian? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you back, my mate. Good to see you, man. Big up. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and everyone is having a fantastic morning so far. Big up. Good morning, Mrs. Gloria. Good morning, Mr. Sal, the best man in the business. Please, everyone, smash a like in the video. We love you, Sal. God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro. God bless you. At the end of the day, thank you so much. It's you are the reason why I do this, guys. But let's bring on Manchester United, guys. Now, look, you know what? It's already started pretty badly. If we're being totally honest with ourselves, it's been quite a bad start, hasn't it? So far, Man United. We thought this season was going to be different to last season, but unfortunately, it's not different at all. Here we go again with the same old nonsense, with the same leaks, with the same rubbish in the media, with the barrage of media, you know, anti-United media jumping on us again, as they always seem to do, of course. But one story that struck out to me big time the last 24 hours was Zinedine Zidane. Now, Zinedine Zidane, of course, legend at Real Madrid legend, Juve legend, France legend, absolutely immaculate footballer, brilliant manager, won numerous amounts of European Cups, has said that he is interested in taking the Manchester United job, but only if he can sign the players he wants to sign, which includes Jules Koundé. Of course, Jules Koundé is at Barcelona at the moment, but Zinedine Zidane said if he was to take charge of Manchester United, he would require the players he wants, including Jules Koundé. What do you think about that? Jules Koundé is a right back at the end of the day. Would you be happy with a Jules Koundé? But what I find disrespectful, right, is that we're getting these leaks. It must be a quiet week in regards to Man United. It must be a quiet day in regards to Man United. Every single day we've got Manchester United news stories, made up stories. Now, this one sort of struck me like, wow, you know, did Zinedine Zidane really say that? Could you see Zinedine Zidane really saying that? Is it a quiet day at the office for these journalists? Do you know what? Sometimes I feel like I don't know what they'll do without Manchester United. I don't know what they'll talk about at the end of the day. They're certainly not talking about Man City. They don't care about their 115 charges, even though these charges are historic. Of course, they're not talking about them. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Grayo. How you doing, my bro? How you doing? Good morning, sir. Everyone. Just a quick visit off the work soon. I hope your day goes fantastically well, Grayo. You deserve everything, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Even if it is for a few minutes, it means a lot, my friend. Absolutely, guys. Big up yourself. Good morning, Grayo. Big up, Grayo, the legend in the chat. Good morning, Kazi, of course. Big up, everyone. Grayo, big up, brother. Yes, my friend. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. If you're around the world, hi, bro. Sal, big up, bro, big up, Jim, another legend in the chat. Good to have you here, my friend. It's good to have all the legends in the chat, of course. Good to see you back, my guys, at the end of the day. So, look, I was reading through some of these stories, and I have to admit to you guys, I kind of chuckled at some of these stories. I was laughing at some of these stories that they're putting out there in regards to Man United, in regards to Casemiro, in regards to Zinedine Zidane. You know, Zinedine Zidane has openly said that he's not interested in managing Manchester United. He's not interested in coming to Manchester United at all at the end of the day, guys. Good morning, Manchester United fans and our fans around the world. Our Cherries Club will bounce back. Be happy. Absolutely. Mono, thank you so much for joining me, my friend. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the channel. Big up yourself. Thank you. Mao Lu Ray. Thank you so much, my friend. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining. Good to have you here, my friend. Jim, hi, mate. Big up, everyone. Big up. Yes. But the thing is, it is Southampton on Saturday. It's Southampton on Saturday. That's what we want. We want Southampton, and we're going to absolutely put them to the sword on Saturday. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Forget all these silly rumours. Forget about Ten Hag's job. Ten Hag is our manager right now, and we are supporting Ten Hag, guys. Absolutely. Ujiji, Zidane should keep his words, and let's see if the tenure of Ten Hag till January. Before we can listen to Zidane, he's once said he can't manage United because of language issues and all. At the end of the day, look, you know, money talks, I feel, at the end of the day, and you never know what can happen in the future. Man United structure is completely different. We're more of a persuasive kind these days. We're more persuasive in regards to persuading managers and persuading players now because of our structure, of course. It's a lot better than it was before. But this story kind of struck me and it irritated me a little bit because our manager is Erik Ten Hag. And until Erik Ten Hag leaves this club, I will be supporting Erik Ten Hag. I don't want to be hearing any rumours, any rubbish and stuff like that. I don't want to be hearing any of that nonsense at the end of the day. I want us to win the game on Saturday, 12:30 kickoff in the UK. I want us to win that game and I want us to win it handsomely, and we will. Well, as long as we get the 3 points, that's what I would say. As long as we get the 3 points, that's what matters at Manchester United, is getting the 3 points against Southampton on Saturday. And then we can move on from there. But in your opinion, if this game, by hook or by crook, if this game does not turn out the way it's supposed to, let's say we draw the game, what is your analysis on that? Where will Ten Hag's decision be after that? In my opinion, he's got Southampton, he's got Villa, he's got Palace, he's got Spurs, right? In between Barnsley and FC 20. How do you think he should do in that? How many points should you get from those games? How many is that? You've got Southampton, you've got Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Spurs in the league. Then you've got 20 and you've got Barnsley. 6 games there. 6 games. We're going to beat Barnsley. We have to beat Barnsley in the FA Cup, of course. And, of course, we cannot lose to Southampton. I feel like we can do it all. I feel like we can win all those games, guys. Absolutely feel like we can win all those games. I'm totally have belief in this. I believe we can do it, guys. And it's up to us to believe in it. Believe in this, because at the end of the day, yes, we've had a bad start. Yes, it's been horrible. Yes, we're getting bantered from Kingdom Come to now. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We move on. And most important thing about Manchester United is character. Character is we need the character, and we need to move on, and we need to try and win these games, guys. Of course, big up yourselves. Kazi, he's not even interested in coming to Premier League, let alone Man United. Things can change. I'm hearing differently, Kazi. I think he wants to have a stint in the Premier League. I believe that he's being persuaded. I believe that it could happen. Don't say never to say never. He's never wanted to play in the Premier League. Who knows? He might want to manage. You never know. Good morning, Brian, and Arvo to you down under from the sunshine state of Queensland, my friend. Big up Queensland, massive. Big up Jim, legend in the chat, my brother Jim. Big up yourself. 12 points. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12. And what's going to happen? Oh, so we're going to lose 2 games. So what happens if we do lose 2 games? What happens after that? Is that good enough? That would mean 5 games already. Would that be 4 games, sorry, already? Would that be good enough? Would you be happy with that? Do you think we could survive off that? Do you think Erik Ten Hag would survive off that? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, guys. It's easy if he does not want to come. We are Manchester United. Who cares? Zidane is a legend, but we won't worry if he does not. Absolutely, Jim. At the end of the day, Zinedine Zidane. People change at the end of the day, Jim. People might want to come. You might want to manage Man United. You don't know, but I'm hearing rumours. And I'm seeing these rumours. I'm thinking to myself, is it true or is it false? Because I'm reading these rumours and I'm reporting these rumours to you guys. I saw it here. I've seen it in the UK. And I'm thinking to myself, Really? Is this right? Is this really what's going on? Me, myself, I'm like 50-50 at the end of the day. But what I would say is this: it's totally disrespectful to our manager, again, from the media outlets in the UK that are hell-bent on unsettling our manager, Erik ten Hag. Now, if I was Erik ten Hag, I would use this as motivation for Saturday. Use all the hate, use all the adversity as motivation, my guy. Use it like that and win the game on Saturday and show us what you're made of this next 5-6 games, guys. Show us what you're made of. And that includes us as well, as fans. Let's believe, let's get the momentum, let's get that unbeatable feeling that we used to have back in the 90s. You remember that unbeatable feeling? You're not going to defeat us. Hate in the door, never ignored. We're going to go for it, guys. We need that feeling back, don't we? We really do need Manchester United winning feeling back, guys. Absolutely. Uchichi, in my opinion, I would give Ten Hag 7 matches before taking positive negative action. In my opinion, I give him till Christmas. If everything is cool by Christmas, then absolutely fine. But if we're 6th, 7th, 8th at Christmas, we're gonna have to look at it more subjectively, of course. Of course, look, at the end of the day, we need to think about the football club. If we are 6th, a couple of points from 4th, I wouldn't say that's too bad. But if we're going on 5-6 points behind the top 4, then I think it's going to start getting a little bit treacherous for Erik ten Hag. And of course, for us people who support Ten Hag and for us real Manchester United fans, of course, guys. The other 2 games are cup games. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we got Barnsley, which we cannot lose. Absolutely. Sorry, Brian, you corrected me. We got Barnsley, we got FC20, but we should get 3 points against, still get 3 points against FC20. It's still a league table. I think we will get 3 points against FC20. Pretty certain about that. But in regards to Barnsley, just like watching Brazil, do you remember back in the 90s when Barnsley came to the Premier League? I think it was only for 1 season. We had a mixed record against Barnsley. We beat them 7-1 at Old Trafford, but unfortunately lost to them away from home. I think it was either the league or the FA Cup they knocked us out of. If I'm being correctly, they knocked us out of the FA Cup, if I'm being correct at the end of the day. But they are a bogey team for us, absolute big bogey team for us. And I remember that because it was around 1998. It's when Arsenal won the league. You remember when they won the double for the first time. In my opinion, Arsenal's best team. I think that team is better than the Invincible team, in my opinion, guys. Victor, we can 4-6 and draw 2. Otherwise, it'll be 6 out of 6. 6 out of 6, my guy, Victor. Big up, Victor. Can 6 out of 6. That's what I'm talking about. Positivity, my guy. 4 wins out of 6, including 2 cup games. You know what? If we win all the league games, I am happy with that. If we win all the league games, we'll be right back up that table. Of course, guys, we'll be right back where we belong, guys. Right up that table in the top 3. We might even be top. Who knows what can happen in this league? Do you know what? Things can change in a blink of an eye, quite literally, in this Premier League and in football in general. You see, football fans, we're very, very fickle. You know, things can change, you know, and positivity can come back into the fan base. That'd be fantastic, isn't it? If the fan base united, if we had a united fan base, wouldn't that be magnificent and beautiful? Of course it would be. Let me read some of these. Chichi. Zidane was actually eyeing the France job in the past. Even now, Didier Deschamps is a legend there. Zidane wants to either play alternative then. I believe in Ten Hag at the moment. Absolutely, Chichi. Gloria, my friend, I believe in him too. It's all about backing our manager now. It's backing our manager now. But what I would say is, after this international break, which is Saturday, this is where it gets to the nitty-gritty. This is where it's going to be serious, guys. It's going to be serious. We have to win that game against Southampton. I'm not taking any prisoners now. There's no more room for error. Teams are losing 2 games a season these days, right? We have to go on a killer run. We have to go on a proper run and make sure that we move up that table, guys. Absolutely. Absolute 100%. Jim, I want Erik ten Hag to win every game. I know that is not possible. I want him to win titles, cups, everything. For that to happen, he has to give until Christmas. Absolutely, Jim. I absolutely concur with you, my friend. We need to give until Christmas because then, only then, we can paint an accurate picture of where we are in the league. If we are 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or even 1st, how beautiful that would be. Then we can say, look, we give him a chance to see what happens. If we stay in the cup competitions as well, Europa League is very important as well because that's Champions League qualification. If we win the Europa League, that is Champions League qualification, guys. So we have to remember that too, to play well in the Europa League, to do well in the cup competitions as well. Europa League, and the FA Cup. If we do well, we've got a big enough squad now. We can rotate our squad, and it's important that Erik ten Hag does rotate his squad, of course. Guys, please hit the like and subscribe button. Guys, big up Grayo. Please hit the like and subscribe for Grayo, for me. Big up Grayo, the moderator, of course. Big up himself, and hope he has a fantastic day at work. Hope he doesn't work too hard, Grayo. Hope you don't work too hard, my friend. Wa alaikum salam, lies around me. How you doing? Having my cup of tea with the show, my soggy biscuits. Big up the soggy biscuits. You know what a soggy biscuit is? The soggy biscuits are the ones with the worst comments, guys. Big up. These guys are not the soggy biscuits. These guys are coming with the elite ball knowledge. The soggy biscuits are the ones who come out with those dead comments, guys. Absolutely the soggy biscuits. I've had my digestives. I've had my cup of teas. And no soggy biscuits are falling into the cup, my friend. Not yet. Absolutely not. Big up the soggy biscuits if you become a soggy biscuit today. Is Zidane as good as a myth? Has he had these build a team in different circumstances in a true competitive league? He has no Sir Alex Ferguson at Aberdeen. Absolutely, James. That is the risk you take in football at the end of the day. Has he really managed anyone? Did he have to really try? He had a team there already built, you know, managing Real Madrid. Is it easy? I would say he's a good manager. I wouldn't say that yet, but I would say he's no Alex Ferguson. Absolutely not. I don't think he'll go to Aberdeen and beat Real Madrid in the Cup Winners' Cup final. I don't think he'll do that, to be honest with you. And I don't think he'll dismantle the Celtic and Rangers dominance like Sir Alex Ferguson did, and it hasn't been done since. I don't think he'll win a treble with a young team of Manchester United. I don't think he'll do that. Sir Alex Ferguson is in a league of his own. He's absolutely completely different animal. He's a genius. And it's proven. Sir Alex Ferguson is a genius. And that will never change in regards to Sir Alex Ferguson. Big up, Jim. Thank you so much, my friend. Big up, big up, big up. Soggy biscuit, Sal. Kazimir, you are a soggy biscuit, my friend. Soggy biscuits are the ones who are with the breaking dawn bad comments. So anyone who has a bad comment is a soggy biscuit. Don't worry, I'm getting the graphics. So you're going to get some graphics coming from me very, very soon, guys. And there will be soggy biscuit graphics, of course, guys. So remember where you heard it first, guys. Sal. Fact Sal. Zidane himself said that Ronaldo wasn't due to just him. Absolutely. It wasn't just to him. At the end of the day, you know what? If I was managing that Real Madrid team, I'm going to put Cruz, I'm going to put Modric, I'm going to put Ronaldo, you know, it's a Gareth Bale, you know, not Busquets, sorry, that is Barcelona, but Ramos, you know, I'm going to build a fantastic team. Marcelo, you know, it's easy to do that, guys. It's easy to do that, Real Madrid. I mean, at the end of the day, bring us down to Manchester United, you will see proper management. At the end of the day, you will see how good he is actually. Because at the end of the day, Manchester United got a lot of work that we need to do. And we're still a work in progress at the end of the day. So if Zidane went to Man United, all those people going, Zidane, they're the ones who are going to be left with egg on their face, because at the end of the day, just because he's a glamorous name, just because he's the Hollywood choice, it doesn't mean he's going to be successful at Man United. There's a lot of multi-layered issues at Man United that we're talking about at the end of the day, guys. Big up everyone. Shortly, I'm going to make a nice brewed coffee to watch your stream. Coffee is my energy. Big up, Jim. Do you know what? I didn't drink coffee until I was about 20 years old. 20 years old was my first cup of coffee. And then I became addicted, guys, because I love coffee now. I drink too much coffee. Thank God I'm not in London. Otherwise, I'll be getting the Costa coffees in every single day, as I used to do. First thing in the morning, I'll wake up. I walked to Costa Coffee. I used to live in London Bridge for a short period, and there was a Costa Coffee literally up the road from me. I will walk up the road, grab my Costa Coffee and my millionaire slice. That was the life I loved. My goodness me. Can't get that now. Can't get a millionaire slice here now. Must be joking. Lingham, good morning, good afternoon, evening, all glow, Man United, best be positive and stay. We're going to win on Saturday. Absolutely. It's all about Saturday, my guys. And Saturday is such an important game. All it's about, though, in my opinion, I know I get carried away about performance and style of play and all this myth that goes around, but we just have to win the game. That is what's most important. Winning that game on Saturday. That's all I care about, is winning that game on Saturday. I don't care about anything else. If it's a goal off the backside from a corner in the last minute, I'll take that. 3 points, we move on. As long as we carry on the momentum and we keep going and we win games. The Crystal Palace game, for me, away to Crystal Palace is quite tricky. We have struggled there in the past. That is quite tricky. But I feel like we will be ready for that game. I believe we will be ready for that game, guys. Mark, big up, bro. Big up, Mark N. By the way, watching KG again. Don't worry, forget KG. Mark's on there. I see him. Him against the world. Him against the world, guys. Mark against the world. I might be out this afternoon, but I'll be home tonight to watch your channel. Big up, bro. Big up, Jim. Big up, everyone. Guys, millionaire slice, delicious. Absolutely, Kazi. Millionaire slice is the one, especially the millionaire slice from Costa Coffee, guys. That is the millionaire slice that you want. That is lovely. Lovely, guys. So every morning I buy a cappuccino. I love the extra hot strength, and I'm strict how barista make it. But friend, absolutely, my friend Jim. In England, we had Costa Coffee. We still have Costa Coffee. And it's my favorite coffee because they got the balance just right of milk and coffee, you know, milk and coffee at the end of the day. And it's, you know what the key to a coffee is? The key to a good coffee is it's not too hot. I like my coffee a little bit like hot, but not too hot. I want to drink it straight away. I don't want to wait an hour to drink my coffee when I'm on the way to work and on my way to business and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I want to drink my coffee straight away. Soggy biscuits, guys, soggy biscuits. Big up everyone. At the end of the day, look, you know, we've got these games against Southampton, Palace, Aston Villa, Spurs, 20, Barnsley, you know, and, you know, it's a very, very big week for us. And in regards to, I say a good big month for us. It's a massive 1 month for Manchester United. It's a massive month for Erik ten Hag. And I firmly believe that we're going to do okay. I would give it till Christmas. As I said, I'll give it till Christmas and let's analyze everything then. Let's see where we are at Christmas and let's see what's going on. Let's see Wagwan at Christmas, of course. And if we're below down a league, then we can say, look, you know what? Maybe it's not working out. But if we are high up the league, then yeah, great. You know, we move on at the end of the day. It's very important not to be overly confident. I know I sound very overly confident. I'm a very confident guy when it comes to Man United. You know, I believe anything can happen. But at the end of the day, look, you know, we have to see it as it is. We have to call it as it is. And we have to call a spade, as they say. We have to call a spade and call it as it is. Call a bade a bade. Call a bade a bade. We'll have to call it as it is and see how it goes at the end of the day. And at Christmas, if things are bad, then we look at moving on Erik ten Hag, of course. But I'm firmly back in the manager. I'm firmly back in this process. I believe that things will happen this season. I still believe that we're going to do bits this season. I'm not a flip-flop at the end of the day. I still believe we're going to do bits this season, guys. Absolutely. Kenny, big up Sal. Did you watch Reckless Roundtable stream? It was hilarious. I watched it. I did watch it. I always big up what you talk about, KG. Yeah, I watched it. Of course I did. It's always hilarious, that guy. Oh, my God. I'm going to start doing call-ins for you guys so you guys can have a debate. But the thing is, right, our stream and our community is so positive. And we don't argue. We don't argue yet. We don't argue, guys. So if I brought you guys onto the stream and I made all these videos, right, there'd be no arguments. There'll be none. Absolutely. I disagree with you. The more hot it is, the more it stays in you. But hey, no fight for you, Michael. Absolutely, it is what it is. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. At the end of the day, it is all about taste at the end of the day. Some of us support Arsenal. Some of us support Man United. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Big up everyone. Big up all the Man United supporters. Glory, Man United are in the house. The Man United legends are in the house, of course. We are here live in the flesh, guys. We're talking about the club we love. And on Saturday, it's going to be all about victory, victory, victory. I would love to see a fantastic 5-star performance against Southampton. If it doesn't happen, at the end of the day, I don't look. As long as we win, that is all that matters, guys. Absolutely, my friends, absolutely. Give Erik ten Hag the season. Brian is up for it. He's up for it, my friend. He has a point. I am a coffee person. We're all coffee people at the end of the day. We cannot survive without coffee. It's an unfortunate fact at the end of the day that a lot of us cannot survive without coffee these days. Can we survive without coffee? Goodness me. We need coffee these days, especially what's going on with Man United at the moment. We definitely need a lot of coffee and a very, very strong coffee. Maybe a bit of some stronger stuff inside as well. Who knows? You know what I mean? Whatever happens however I'm feeling on Sunday morning is what it determines what is going to go into my coffee on Sunday morning. You can guess what will go into my coffee if we lose to Southampton. Touch wood, God forbid. No way, we don't want that at the end of the day. You can guess what it would be, guys. Absolutely. Lies around me. Sal, you got me telling everyone about your show, Football Tea and Soggy Biscuit Show. Love it. Breaking Dawn. It's all about the soggy biscuits this morning. Soggy biscuits. Do not drop the biscuit in the tea, my friend. Do not make it too soggy. At the end of the day, that is the key to life. The soggier your biscuit, the more extreme your opinion is. At the end of the day, you have to dip the biscuit in the tea and make sure it's just strong enough to hold up in your hand before you stuff it down your throat, my guys. At the end of the day, that is what life's about. Not being overzealous, not being overconfident. I know I sound very, 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 very confident, but then again, I am a soggy biscuit at the end of the day as well. So I don't care. At the end of the day, I dip my biscuits in tea, and goodness me, where is this conversation going to? I don't know, but that is a key to life. I never thought I would compare soggy biscuits to life, of course. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. What is this with this Zidane news, Sal? Zidane has openly said that he would be interested in taking over Manchester United as long as he's been given the targets that he requests, including Jules Koundé. He's a big fan of Jules Koundé, and he said if he takes charge of Manchester United, if things do not work out, let's say by January, he will walk in at Man United and he would request Jules Koundé. Of course, this story is absolutely crazy, of course, absolutely mental. I think that it is just a little bit quiet for those journalists to comprehend at the end of the day. I just think they got nothing to talk about because the football's not on at the moment. I hasten to think what they would be doing if Man United did not exist. Let's make a competition, right? Who gets the best answers? What would these journalists be doing if Manchester United did not exist? Where would they be right now? For goodness sake, where would they be? Maccadees, 2 fries, please. Big up, morning, mate. Big up, Kenny. Big up, Graham. Big up, my friend. Obviously. I watched the Holland delete and never had a very good game. Let's hope he's had a good game for us. Let's support the team on Saturday. And some players played well, otherwise not. But let's support the team on Saturday. At the end of the day, as long as he plays well for Manchester United, David, hope you're doing well. As long as he's playing well for Manchester United, that's all I care about. International football's crazy. It's a completely different ball game at the end of the day. Did you watch Finland against England? I completely forgot it was on. I fell asleep at the end of the day, and I did not watch England against Finland. Thank God this international break is over. What is the Nations League anyway? What is the Nations League? What do you gain from the Nations League? What is it? Do you gain World Cup qualification? Do you gain European Championship qualification? What is it all about, guys? Answers on a postcard. Big up, Grayo, my legend, of course. Humor, I love it more. Love, respect to you. You're better than watching that election debate. Absolutely, Jim. Let's not think about politics at the end of the day. Do you know what? They're both rubbish at the end of the day. I don't like them both at the end of the day. At the end of the day is my favorite word these days. I don't like them both. I think they're both arrogant. I think they're both in it for themselves. Harris, she's just a show off. She is a person who is just acting for the cameras. That's what I think. Donald Trump is what he is. Kamala Harris is just acting in front of the cameras, and it's so patronizing, guys, in my opinion. Can't stand it. Shut down them. Get a proper person in charge. Get a real person. Is Shaw going to be fit for the Southampton game? Absolutely not, lies around me. He will not be fit for the Southampton game. His comeback has been delayed, and so has Malacius as well. Absolutely no surprise. Rather soggy biscuits than a soggy bum. At the end of the day, it depends what you're talking about in regards to a soggy bum. Of course, rather soggy biscuit every day of the week, Jim. Absolutely no chance for a soggy bum at the end of the day. At the end of the day, let's hope that Southampton has soggy bums on Saturday, because at the end of the day, we're going to give them an absolute kicking up the backside on Saturday, and they will definitely have soggy buns by the end of the afternoon on Saturday, guys. Let's go for this. Let's keep the positivity, guys. Absolutely. Big it up, bro. Big up Kenny. David Linger Delit never had a run of games from time. I can tell that. He hasn't. I think he'd be all right via the Southampton game. I think this Holland game has sharpened him up a little bit. It's made him a little bit sharper, a little bit match fit, which is fantastic, of course, guys. Brilliant news, brilliant. Lots of people in the chat this morning, so thanks, guys. Please support the gospel according to Sal, and smash the like button, subscribe button, please. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's absolutely brilliant to have you guys in here. Let's keep getting the numbers up. Let's keep getting the people in the house. Let's get the people in the house. Don't forget, you can become a member of the Chatterboxer. You become official Chatterboxer by typing in www.youtube.com/Stretford Post, and you can become a member by clicking join. Or just simply go to Stretford Post on your desktop and click join. It's only a couple of quid, and it supports the channel, guys. Thank you so much. If you can't do that, please subscribe to the channel with the QR code on the screen, guys. That'd be absolutely perfect, guys. Well, it's paper talks. Absolutely. Papers, they got to sell papers at the end of the day. And papers have gone out of business, more or less, haven't they? Papers have gone out of business. Where are the newspapers these days? I don't know where they are. You know, they're making up too many stories. We've got social media now. We don't need newspapers. Don't need journalists. Zidane has never had the capability of rebuilding the squad. He's never proven. He's not proven yet. But, you know, he's not proven until he's proven at the end of the day. And if he's not given an opportunity to prove himself at the same time, it's multi-layered, isn't it? If he goes to a smaller club, if he goes to a mid-table club and he brings them up, then I'll say, yeah, he's a good manager. But at the moment, you still have to be a good manager to win the European Cup, of course, and put out a team tactically. Even though you've got a world-class team, it's still very hard to win. And he won it, was it 4 times, didn't he? So you've got to have a little bit about you, of course, because Jose Mourinho didn't win the Champions League with Real Madrid, of course, with a great team. They'd be on the dole. Absolutely, Grayo. They would. They'd be on the dole. They'd be in D's. They'd be in KFC. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, because I used to work in McDonald's, if you believe it or not, when I was 16, 17 years old, my friends, on £3 an hour. So put that into perspective, guys. Big up yourselves. So watching the US debate for a while was so like watching a 0-0 game. Well, even worse, Jim, watching a 0-0 game. For goodness sake, I don't even keep up to date with it. I think it's just a media frenzy. I think it's crazy. You know what? It's not real. It's not real. It's just fake, you know. And this is the one thing I would say about it. We need to see more real people, guys. Actually, Rashford has been boxing around, posting trash. Now it's time to punch the hell out of Southampton and do the video trash out of talk. I know exactly right, Gloria. At the end of the day, what I care about the most is if he does it on the pitch on Saturday afternoon. If he goes on Saturday afternoon and he wins us the game, fair play, it worked. But him kickboxing and him using other trainers to train on the football pitch against a dud goalkeeper, it doesn't move it for me. I just want to see him do it on the football pitch. That's all I want to see at the end of the day, guys. It's everything I want to see. Nation League is a ticket to the World Cup. I believe it gives you extra seeding. I believe it gives you seeding. I believe. So, oh no, I'm making a humour out of it. Absolutely, Jim. Big up yourself. Big up. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Jim. I do know what you mean. Absolutely, of course. But we want to give Southampton a bad time on Saturday. That's what I will say. Who is the Barca player? Jules Koundé, Wayne Fraser. Jules Koundé is the Barca player. Barcelona right back. We don't need a right back. But Zinedine Zidane said if he did take charge of Manchester United, he would like Jules Koundé as his first signing. Now, this comes across as sensationalist media, crazy paper talk, obviously. So at the end of the day, I kind of chuckled when I heard it. I did laugh when I heard it. It must be international break at the end of the day because these stories are getting more and more sensational as we go along the week, guys. This international break is really kidding some people, of course. Jim, describing politics in humor sense. I've never gonna go talk, but absolutely not. I know what you mean, Jim. Absolutely. Sorry if I read it wrong and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely not interested in at all in the US politics. Absolutely, US election. Not interested in it at all. They're both the same. They're all going to be the same, guys. Absolutely. Politics never my interest, in my opinion. Absolutely, politics is full of over-privileged people trying to determine what people having a hard life, people in the streets, people who have to earn their corn, people who struggle to put food on the table. Over-privileged people deciding about their lives and deciding about war, deciding about things that, you know, don't affect our lives. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know what? May the best person win at the end of the day. Kenny, Wayne Fraser and Jules Koundé, absolutely. Big up yourselves. Rastasax, I wish I was born in the 80s to see Man United play. Why would you want to be born in the 80s, my friend? I was born in the 80s. Why the 80s? I mean, you would have seen Sir Alex Ferguson come to Manchester United as I did. I saw Alex Ferguson being doubted. I saw Alex Ferguson being touted as being sacked for Manchester United. It was very close. Of course, famously, Mark Robins saw the goal in the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest, of course, and it apparently saved his job. There were people calling for Alex Ferguson's job back then. Can you imagine the difference it would have made in our history? The turn we would have made in our history if that happened, guys. Madness, isn't it? Madness when you think about it. Absolutely madness. Grayo, big up Grayo. Have a great day. You're lovely to be. I'm off to decorate my bedroom later, guys. And cheers, Sal. Big up Grayo. Have a great day, my friend, and take it easy and look after your hip, my friend. Big up yourself. Big up, Mark. Big up yourself. Big up, mate. Big up Big up Brian Gray. Have a nice day, mate. Yes, everyone. Custard creams, mate. Soggy biscuits, custard creams. I'm talking about the digestives. I have to cut down on the custard creams. Too sweet for me, guys. Absolutely. Brian, we need Sal and a Mark show. Of course, let's bring it in. We should do an extra show a week. The Sal and Mark show. Absolutely. It'd be absolutely mad thing, wouldn't it? Absolutely. It'd be a mad thing at the end of the day. But the only problem with me and Mark, we probably agree on most things. And it might be, yes, you're right, Mark. You're right, Sal. You're right, Mark. You're right, Sal. But we'll make it entertaining. Of course, we'll make it entertaining. I was born in the 80s. So was I, Kazi. Absolutely. Big up the 80s crew. We're all here in the flesh, guys. In the flesh. Yes, I watched United in the 1990s, 2000s. I was spoiled days. I say we'll be back and we will be joy winning again. We will, David. I can feel it coming. I can feel it in the air tonight. As Phil Collins once famously said, I feel it in the air tonight. We will be back. Don't worry about that. I feel it. I think I'm delusional. I think I'm crazy that I'm speaking like this and Man United don't come back. Man United will be back. Let's believe it. Best believe it that we will be back, guys. Absolutely. Big up Mark again. Big up Rasta, of course. Big Rasta Stacks legend in the chat. Jim Watkins, the best politics I love is Man United news and discussions we have here. I hardly watch news if I put on the sports and segment. Absolutely, Jim. That's what it's all about. It's about, you know what, life's too short to worry about who's going to be the president of the United States. All I care about is peace and love. Peace and love, as Bob Marley once said. Peace and love. That's what it's all about. We prosper with kindness. We win with kindness. That's all I feel about. This world doesn't belong to any of us, guys. It doesn't belong to any of us. So all I care about is peace, happiness. That's all I care about. And us, and letting people live the life they want to live as long as they don't hurt other people. Of course, guys. A few of the best movies ever came out in the 80s, Star Wars, Aliens, and of course, Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. Of course, those are fantastic movies. Of course, let's not forget, what is that film I used to watch? RoboCop, of course. Let's not forget RoboCop. Ghostbusters is fantastic. Love Ghostbusters. Let's not forget RoboCop. Big up the RoboCop. Absolutely. I hope RoboCop is doing fine. And my prayers and wishes go out to him. Absolutely, guys. I bet. Murphy. What's going on? Where are you, Murphy? What's going on? Big up RoboCop. Yeah. And what else did I used to watch in the 80s? You've said a lot of them there. There's a number of films I used to watch in the 80s. Rain Man. Absolutely, big up the Rain Man, of course. But the early 90s, you know what? Groundhog Day is my jam. Groundhog Day. I've watched Groundhog Day about 40 times. Funny enough, coincidentally, Groundhog Day, of course. It suits the name, isn't it? Ironically. To see Ferguson's rebuild. Absolutely. I saw bits of it. I was very young, Ruster Stocks. I was very young, but I saw bits of it. It was remarkable what he did at Manchester United. But one thing I'll say about Sir Alex Ferguson is he won the Cup Winners' Cup with Aberdeen. Was a well-proven manager. Of course, he made miracles happen at the end of the day. And just to think that some people wanted Sir Alex Ferguson sacked. Just to think some people wanted Sir Alex Ferguson gone. Can you imagine what would have happened to Man United's history if we sacked Sir Alex Ferguson, if we listened to the minority? Can you imagine what would have happened? Let's say Ten Hag is that guy. Let's say Ten Hag is that guy to bring us forward. Let's say that. Imagine. Got to take it easy, guys. Take it easy, bruv. Big up, Kazi. Absolutely, guys. I never take it easy. It's all about being the energy. I got the energy. I got the poison. Add Kenny to that as well. Absolutely. Big up, Kenny, the legend, of course. Don't forget, we're going to have call-in shows. We're going to have videos and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Loads of things going to happen, of course, guys. Let's have it. Let's have faith in Ineos. I know that the fan base is watching Ineos. It's going to take them time, but we get there. Absolutely, it's going to take time, guys. People, when let's say Ten Hag took charge of Manchester United, we all agreed that it's going to take about 5 years. A lot of us did. It's funny that we're just hit the third season, and people are already calling for Ten Hag's head. At the end of the day, we've got to give it time. I said till Christmas, and we analyse where we are then, of course. Big up. Gonna go shop some cheese and cake and make my own coffee and watch your cheesecake. My goodness me, cheesecake. Love the cheesecake. Big up the cheesecake crew. Big up. I love the cheesecake, mate. I wish you can get me one at the end of it. Exactly, 100%. Big up, Jim. Big up yourself. Much love to you, my friend. Wow, Back to the Future. I've watched it about 100 times. I watched it loads of times, mate. I can't even remember how many times I watched it. As a Jamaican American, I couldn't care less about politics, nothing but rubbish. And the same old rubbish, the same old politicians doing the same things. They're just going to do things in a different voice. That's it. The same things in a different voice. They're all the same bread at the end of the day. Regardless, and Rasta Stocks, much love and respect. Big up, Jim. Big up, Rasta Stocks. Of course, legends in the chat. Of course, guys. Big up yourself. Big up everyone. Of course, guys. Absolutely. So Saturday is the big day. Manchester United face Southampton. I'm going to give you my team. And my team will be like this. The right back will be Dalot. Will be Mazruri. Excuse me. Right centre back will be De Ligt. Left centre back will be Lichardt Martinez. I would have Dalot on the left back, even though I would like Harry Amas, but he's too young. They say he hasn't played yet. Needs to be blended into the team. I would have Ugarte and Mainu in that midfield. I would play Ugarte now. He's played for Uruguay, of course, every game in these qualifications, of course. I would have Garnacho on the left. I would have Bruno as a number 10. I would have Ahmad as the right, and I would have Xerxes up front. That is my team against Southampton. If I saw that team, I know it's a low chance. Bless you two guys. Absolutely. I know it's a low chance. If I saw that team, I'd be absolutely delighted if I saw that team, guys. It's all about that, guys. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to the channel and join the membership. I've just posted a membership video of me drawing a picture. I don't know if you'll like the picture. Let me show you this picture, guys. If I got it here. If I can see it here. Whoa. Whoa. Let me have a look. You see this picture here, which I drew in regards to a few seconds. I drew this picture, right? Look at that picture, mate. I drew that in a couple of seconds. I know it's not the best picture you've ever seen, but this picture, right, it will be part of the competition that you can win this shirt here with this picture, which is going to be signed by a number of people. Of course, it's going to be signed by musicians, ex-footballers and stuff like that. And by the end of the season, if I reach 10,000 subscribers, we are going to give away these wonderful prizes. And that's what I'm going to be doing regularly, giving away lovely prizes and stuff like that, guys. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely, guys. So how are your feelings about the game? Is anyone a little bit pessimistic? Is anyone a little bit concerned about the game? What would you say about if we lost the game? What would your opinion be if we lost the game? What about if we drew the game? Australia drew 0-0 on Indonesia. My goodness me. What a terrible result. What was the result between UAE and Iran? I didn't see the result there. I know that is madness. And that's the one thing that is unfair, though, in regards to the Middle East. Why are Middle East teams playing Australia? It's a completely different continent, for goodness sake. Why are they doing that for? Just so they can fit in more of their European teams and South American teams, of course. Bad, isn't it? Amas had 30 minutes. If we are winning and control against Southampton, ease him in. Absolutely, James. I would do exactly that. I would ease him in slowly but surely. I would ease him in. I'll bring him in 10, 15 minutes. Hopefully, we are winning the game by then, and we are literally 3-0 up. Although I would not say we're winning the game. We're going to win the game when we're 3-0 up, because we've seen with this Manchester United team, they do throw away leads and they do bottle things. So I'm very nervous, even when we're winning at the end of the day. Great show, Sal. Loving your energy. Keep it up, bruv. Big up, Kazi. I'm trying my best. I try to keep up the energy. Of course, I bring up the energy. We are closer to Asia rather than playing the 5th best American team. Yeah, because you'll lose against the American team, Jim. You'll lose against the South American team. You would like you played Uruguay all those years ago. At the end of the day, the Middle East teams don't get a chance. The Asian teams don't get a chance. Pakistan, India, China, they don't get chances in this World Cup. They don't. Afghanistan, they don't get a chance to qualify because they have to play Australia. Now, I don't mind it being Japan and stuff like that over there, but the Asian teams, the subcontinent teams, should be in the Middle East and play the Middle Eastern teams. Australia should play Australasia. South America should play South America, and so on. Just like Europe play Europe at the end of the day, in my humblest opinion, Jim. Jim, we beat Uruguay. Yeah, you beat Uruguay, but it's harder, isn't it? It's harder. Like when you played Uruguay, it's a harder game than playing Iran, for example. It's harder, isn't it? You know, Australia need to play Brazils and teams like that. But I don't think that it should even be like that, Jim. It should be Australasia, play Australasia. Asia, play Asia. Europe, play Europe. It should be like that, in my opinion. I think it's totally unfair on the Middle Eastern teams that you're not going to get the Middle Eastern teams in World Cups. You're not going to get UAE. You're not going to get Qatar. You're not going to get Iraq. You're not going to get Yemen. You're not going to get Oman. You're not going to get Bahrain. I guarantee you none of those teams are going to be the whole of the Middle East I just said there. The whole of the Middle East, a big chunk of this world is not going to be in the World Cup. But Australasia is. And New Zealand are, because they play in Europe. You know what I mean? They got more experience and stuff in Europe and stuff. So it makes it difficult. I'm an advocate for fair football, guys. fair football. Jim, I disagree. You are called Australasia, my friend. Australasia, Jim. Australasia. You are literally 15 hours more from me, where I am right now in the UAE. 15 hours. How can you call that? Split the world up. It's not fair on that side of the world. It's not fair. When have you ever seen Pakistan in the World Cup? When have you ever seen India in the World Cup? When have you seen Afghanistan in the World Cup? When have you seen Bangladesh in the World Cup? Tell me right now. Answers on a postcard, guys. Absolutely. And the reason is the qualification is unfair. It's unfair. Teams will never get a chance to qualify if the qualification is flawed, Jim. But big up your opinion. Guys, at the end of the day, look, in regards to Manchester United, look, I'm very nervous, of course. A Southampton game, I'm confident. I'm always going to be confident against Southampton. I don't think we should struggle against Southampton. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won 9-0 against Southampton. I know that was a while ago that we won 9-0, but wouldn't it be refreshing if Man United go out on Saturday and Man United win the game handsomely, win 4 or 5-0? Wouldn't it be refreshing? Wouldn't it be great if they did that? You know, and won the game like that. That would be refreshing for me, you know, and just winning comfortably. We always on the edge of the seat. I'm going to be doing the watch along, of course, on Saturday. We're always on the edge of the seat when it comes to Man United. Always on the edge of the seat. We're always nervous. And it'd be great if we just win the game early and we just have a little bit of peace and quiet. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I want us to see us play. I want us to see us win. And I feel like Ten Hag will do that. Looking forward to the team selection. What do you make? Now, guys in the chat, I want to ask you this question in all seriousness. What do you make of Marcus Rashford's promo video, PR video? As I said, the PR video. What do you make of Marcus Rashford's PR video? For me, I would want to see rather see Rashford do it on the pitch than making goddamn PR videos. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would say. I'd rather see that than that. That is why Nations League is soon. The nations get a chance to get into the World Cup or Euros. Georgia, who had a couple of... yeah, exactly. And that's great for Georgia, and that's great for them. Absolutely, that's good. And Europe have moved forward in regards to that, in regards to Nations League. So we can get the likes of, let's say, for good example, San Marino in the World Cup. Can you imagine? They won... can you still hear me, guys? Network a little bit issue, of course. Network a little bit of an issue. Yeah, we're back, guys. I think we're back. Guys, I think we're back. Yeah, absolutely, guys. I would love more teams to get into the World Cup. I would love to see a Central Asian team get into the World Cup, but they have to make it fair on the Central Asian teams. They have to. Subcontinent, as I say. Jim, I just give you but respect to you. I have a right to have my view as yours, and I love you, my friend. In love, my friend, Jim Watkins. That's what it's all about, my brother. We are all about that. But big up Australia, love Australians. I would love to see Australia in the World Cup. What I would say, Jim, is that I just want to see an expanded World Cup. I want to see more teams in the World Cup who represent different parts of the world, if you know what I mean. That's all I want to see. I want to see different parts of the world. I want to see Central world, subcontinent. I want to see Australasia as well. You know, at the end of the day, I feel like the World Cup is big enough. We can bring in more teams. Is there too many European teams? Is there far too many European teams? Is that an argument? Is there too many? Nation to nation fan. Big up, Kazi. Big up, my friend. First win in 20 years. Absolutely. Big up San Marino. Their first win in competitive competition in their history, guys. In their history. 1-0 against... Oh, God. Goodness me. Who did they beat? Luxembourg. How bad must you be? How bad must you be? Was it Liechtenstein or Luxembourg? One of them. Nation to nation. First win in 20 years. Absolutely. James, Australia is neither Asia or America. It's a continent. It's all right. I suppose it's fair to group it's Asia or American qualifiers. I just think that it should be expanded, James. I think that the World Cup can be expanded to more teams in those parts of the world, because those parts of the world are not going to develop if they do not get an opportunity to play competitively. If you look at Qatar, it's the first time Qatar played in the World Cup. Of course, they played in the World Cup because they hosted the World Cup. You know, they learned about real football. They learned how good you have to be. And the levels are astronomical, of course. I've been to Asia, India, Pakistan and stuff. I've done my coaching. I've done footballing, coaching and stuff like that in these countries. And it's very, very important that these teams are given an opportunity in competitive football, you know. And if they're going to progress, you know, teams like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, they're not ready to play the bigger teams. You know, they're not ready to play the likes of Australia, New Zealand, of course, Japan. You know, of course, it's massive. It's a massive section. You got the Middle East, Asia, you got East Asia, the Oriental Asia, right? And then you've got Australia. Wow, that's half the world, guys. That's half the world. I think 2 or more Asian teams will get to take part in the next World Cup. Same for Africa. Big up. Yeah, absolutely good idea, Joel. Big up, Joel House. How are you going in Norway, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. Not good. Has to perform on the pitch. Training goes, no, he's not good enough. He has to show it on the field. That has been very disappointing this season. Who's that? Rashford. Absolutely. I agree with you, mate. You know, Marcus should go for a kickboxing show with a PR video, do the necessary stuff, smashing goals and beating that. Absolutely. That's all we want to see, Gloria. All we want to see is Marcus Rashford smashing in goals, not smashing pads at the end of the day. Big up, Shah. How you doing, my friend? Good to see. So if your prediction wrong or if they screw United, so what you feel. At the end of the day, that's my prediction. I'm not Mystic Meg. Otherwise, I'll be here bowling with you and I'll be giving every single one of you a lot of money because I will be psychic at the end of the day and I will have a lot of money if I was psychic. It's just a prediction, my guys. It's not the gospel, of course. It's just an opinions, ain't facts. Just remember that. Opinions ain't facts. Tesfa, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you back. Good to see you back in the stream. I don't care if he goes to Hollywood. I just want him to play better for us rather than sleeping on the pitch. Absolutely. I agree with you. Maybe he doesn't want to ruin his face. Maybe. Is Hoyland still injured? Absolutely, David. He's still injured for another couple of weeks at least. Of course, it's raining cats and dogs and I'm leaving for work in 5 minutes. Absolutely, Joe. My goodness, mate. It's still raining. In Norway was raining yesterday. Big up the Norway crew. Of course, I hope you have a splendid day. Hope you have a lovely day. Look, at the end of the day, we have to look at it like this, right? In regards to Man United, which is most important at the end of the day, this is the reason we love football. It's because of Man United. I fell in love for football because of Man United and the history of Man United, as we all did, of course, in the chat, guys. And I just feel like, you know, things can turn. I know it's difficult to believe now. There's many people who don't believe. There's many so-called fan cams who don't believe in Erik ten Hag. They're shouting his name. They're shouting abuse. And I just want us to be successful so that the fan base can unite again and get on page again. And all those people who do not really support Man United, all those people out there who are just in it for their opinion, they can go to one side. Do you know what I mean? Because I want to see a successful Manchester United at the end of the day, guys. Jim, inside not playing, disagree with you. I'd rather laugh with you, but on the matter of Man United or football, it's okay to disagree. Mate, that's what life is about. We improve with disagreements. Life is about disagreements and agree. Life is about improvement. At the end of the day, if we didn't have disagreements, we wouldn't have this beautiful table right here, and we wouldn't have this beautiful stream with all you people. Because at the end of the day, geniuses built these streams at the end of the day. And with these geniuses, they had disagreements before they were building these streams. At the end of the day, doesn't mean they don't love each other. Doesn't mean they don't respect each other. At the end of the day, it's all love, my Jim, my friend. Thank you so much. At the end of the day, this is what we like. We like these debates. We like this talk. Because then if we carry on agreeing with each other, you know, it's going to be like, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. You know what? We don't always have to, but it's all love, my friend. At the end of the day, you're a good person. And that's all that matters in this life, of course, is that you do good for other people and you do good for people. That's what it's all about, Jim. Thank you very much, my friend. But yeah, at the end of the day, look, I don't want to see any PR videos. I don't want to see anything like that. I don't want to see any nonsense. I don't want to see any kickboxing videos. I don't want to see any auditions for the next James Bond movie. I don't want to see that. I just want to see Marcus Rashford scoring goals on the pitch. That's all I want to see, guys. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. That's why we're here. We're here for the football. That's what we're here for at the end of the day. We're here to see Man United win. And wouldn't it be beautiful? Wouldn't it be beautiful if we do come back and we do end up challenging for the league? Wouldn't that be amazing? It's not impossible. At the end of the day, football is 11 against 11. When these players were kids, right? When these players were kids, each one of those kids picked up a football the same time, right? They picked up a football at the same time. Each one of those kids kicked the football the same time. So why can't we challenge for the league? Why can't we go on a killer run? You know what I mean? If it doesn't happen this season, why can't it happen next season? Why can't it? I believe that, you know, the positivity that we bring will eventually give us results. It will give us results. And on Saturday, I believe we will get the result against Southampton. Some people are pessimistic. They have every right to be pessimistic. Some people are Ten Hag out. They have every right to be Ten Hag out. But at the end of the day, I'm going to support this structure. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to wait until Christmas. And by Christmas, I'll give an analogy of what is going on this season so far. And I will give a recap of the season so far. And I will give my last final opinion on Erik Ten Hag at Christmas. Jim, Joel, hello. You have an awesome day. Big up, Joel. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope it doesn't rain too much today, my friend. Hope you do have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Don't forget to join me for Chatterbox, of course, guys. Absolutely, 2 p.m. UK time. But yeah, so at the end of the day, look, I just want to see what happens on the pitch. And that's what I want to see. And I believe in this team. I believe in this manager. There are some players I don't quite believe in. There are some players I believe in more than others. There are some players, and those are the players that have been there for many, many years, of course. I don't trust them. I trust the players who just come in. I trust the younger players, of course. But there's a few players I don't, unfortunately. Let's support United and not Erik Ten Hag. Go, mate. That's what it's all about. By supporting the manager, we are supporting United at the moment. And if Erik Ten Hag doesn't work, we support the next manager after that. And that is what you call a Manchester United supporter, my friends. You keep it going. It's only 3 days into the season, 3 games into the season, guys. 3 measly games into the season. At the end of the day, look, people are overreacting because a lot of people wanted Ten Hag out. This is the reason they are overreacting, guys. This is the reason. Because they want their opinion to be right. I just want Man United to win, even if I'm wrong. I want Rashford to win. I want him to score, even if I'm proven wrong. I don't care about my opinion. I care about what happens to Man United on a Saturday afternoon. That's all I care about. I'm celebrating like mad, like a madman, if we score on Saturday. That's what happens. And I hope you can join me for the stream, by the way. It'd be great to have you. And even just pop your head in and say hello. That'd be great, guys. Good morning, Jamie. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a great day. My friend, thank you so much for joining the stream. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like. We support any coach that brings success to United. He has brought success to Man United. He has brought 2 trophies to Man United, and long may it continue. Let's hope he can bring in more trophies for Man United. I firmly believe that he will bring more trophies to Man United, guys. And we have to keep believing in that. Do not listen to the propaganda. Do not listen to the nonsense. I know some people are judging this season after 3 games. Let's not forget we've had bad starts to the season before. Let's not forget that. It has happened before. It has happened in our history. We have had bad times. We have fell on bad times. And we've come back from adversity and we've won things, right? This is what Manchester United is all about, in my opinion. Man United is adversity to the stars, guys. Adversity to the stars. And what is our job is to support the regime. Now, if it doesn't work and we lose games, we don't need to say it. No one needs to say it. Journalists don't need to say it. We know what's going to happen to Ten Hag, don't we? He doesn't need us to jump on him and jump on his back. Our duty is to win football matches. It doesn't make sense to keep criticizing our manager, of course. Jim, let's get right behind Ten Hag until Christmas, whether you are Erik in or Erik out. They're sitting on the fence. That is quite okay. All are welcome here. Press like and subscribe. And big up, Jim, you fantastic person. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely. Keep subscribing. Keep smashing the like, guys. We need to move these streams up. We need to move the numbers up, guys. Keep spreading the word, guys. Jim is doing it. The legend Jim, he's doing it. He's spreading it all over Aussie land, of course, and big up himself in Queensland, of course. Big up everyone. All around the world in these streams. We got all around the world in these streams. Absolutely loving it. Love every single person. I love communicating to all Man United fans all around the world. It's amazing when you think about how big this club is. You see, Manchester United are not just local. They're not just in the Manchester area or Sir Matt Busby way. They are all around the world, guys, Manchester United fans. And we are what make Manchester United the club it is. I'm from London, but I'm not from Manchester. But at the end of the day, I fell in love with the football club. And you know what? As they say, the football club chooses you. You don't choose the football club. Remember that. Manchester United chose you. You didn't choose them. They chose you to be the supporter. And I believe in that 100%, guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining me, absolute legends. Thank you so much, everyone in the chat. You great people. I'll be back later on for Chatterbox, and I'll be talking about everything Manchester United, of course, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, I'll be back later on, as I just said, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video as well. And don't forget to join the membership and become a chatterboxer. We got the WhatsApp group. We got exclusive content coming for you, including me playing football coming very soon. Of course, it's going to be, I'm going to do my own Marcus Rashford video, guys. So you guys can enjoy that. I'm also going to be doing competitions, and you guys can bet me to do anything, not anything, but most things, including dancing if you want. Stuff like that, guys. So, guys, it's been an absolutely beautiful show. Big up everyone in the chats. Big up everyone, the women's hated club in the world. Absolutely. Big up Lingham. Big up. We are the most hated club. Hated ignored, never hated, adored, never ignored. When we come back, let's all sit together with love and be united. Absolutely, Jim. Big up United. And all day long. Tesu, I'm from Ethiopia, and it's our New Year today. Happy New Year to Ethiopia. Of course, the Ethiopian brothers over there. Big up yourself. Hope for love, peace, and prosperity, my guys. Of course. Cheers, Sal and fellow Reds. Big up yourself. Big up Brian. Big up Jim. Catch you 5 p.m. Big up 11 p.m. That is right. 11 p.m. Aussie time. That is right. Absolutely. You know it, Jim. You know it. You got it to a T, my friend. Soggy biscuits and all that. Big up yourself, my friend. I hope you have a fantastic day, guys. And I shall see you through the window, as they say in England. Through the window. Never knew what that meant. Tell me what that means. Take it easy. Peace.